Valentine's Day, a night of love, passion, and celebration. But for one woman, it became the night she disappeared without a trace. February 14th, 2019. Eleanor Sinclair, a 26-year-old journalist, was looking forward to a romantic evening, but something or someone had other plans. She was last seen walking home after dinner. Hours later, she was gone. No witnesses, no clues, just an unanswered question that haunts investigators to this day. What happened to Eleanor Sinclair? Eleanor's night began like any other. At 7:15 p.m., she met her boyfriend, Daniel Reeves, at an upscale Italian restaurant. They dined, they laughed, everything seemed normal. At 8:57 p.m., they left. CCTV footage captured them walking towards Eleanor's apartment. 9:27 p.m., her phone sends its final location ping near an abandoned florist shop. And then silence. Her apartment door was left slightly ajar. A glass of wine sat untouched on the table. The candles were still burning. It was as if she had stepped out, expecting to return, but she never did. Theories and investigation. The first suspect, her boyfriend, Daniel. Police interrogated him for hours, but his alibi was airtight. He was seen on multiple security cameras leaving town early the next morning. Then, investigators found something chilling, a text message sent to Eleanor's phone just 2 minutes before her disappearance. It read, "You shouldn't have come back, but back from where and who sent it?" That's when police uncovered something even more disturbing. This wasn't the first Valentine's Day disappearance in the area. A connection to the past. 20 years earlier, on February 14th, 1999, another young woman, Rebecca Holloway, vanished under eerily similar circumstances. Her last known location, the very same florist shop where Eleanor's phone last pinged. The shop once belonged to Robert Vance, a florist who lost his wife on Valentine's Day, 1952. A year later, he was found dead inside his store, clutching a single black rose. His cause of death unknown. Some say his grief consumed him. Others say he never really left for decades. Whispers spread of strange occurrences near the abandoned shop, flickering lights, soft whispers in the wind, and an overwhelming scent of roses that seemed to appear from nowhere. A break in the case. Then a taxi driver came forward. He claimed to have picked up a woman that night, a woman in a red dress, barefoot, shivering. She only said one thing to him, "It's coming." When he turned to ask her where she needed to go, she was gone. Police traced the driver's route and made a shocking discovery: an old, abandoned manor 20 miles away. Inside, they found a hidden room, a shrine, dozens of old Valentine's cards, candles still burning, and in the center, Eleanor's scarf, but no sign of Eleanor. The strange witness account. A week later, another witness came forward, a homeless man who had been living near the florist shop. He claimed he saw Eleanor that night, but the story he told, it was impossible. He swore he saw Eleanor standing in front of the shop at exactly 9:30 p.m., but she wasn't alone. She was with herself, two identical Eleanors, one standing stiffly, staring ahead, the other wide-eyed in terror, whispering something under her breath. Then, in a blink, one of them disappeared. When police pressed him for details, the man only shook his head and muttered,
"She was wrong."
The forgotten tape. Desperate for answers, detectives scoured through hours of security footage, hoping for a break. And then they found it, a forgotten security tape from a camera facing the florist shop. It was blurry, grainy, but at exactly 9:29 p.m., a shadow appeared in the doorway. It wasn't Eleanor. It wasn't a person at all. It was something else, a tall, distorted figure, its head tilted at an unnatural angle, watching. Then, at 9:30 p.m., Eleanor stepped into frame. She hesitated, as if sensing something. The shadow moved, and then the footage cut to static. Eleanor was never seen again. A final clue. 2 years later, a hiker found something deep in the woods miles away from town. A heart-shaped locket inside a photograph of Eleanor and Daniel, scratched onto the back in shaky handwriting. I made the wrong choice. Was it Eleanor? Had she escaped only to vanish again? Or was this a warning? And if so, a warning for who? Unanswered questions. What really happened to Eleanor Sinclair? Was she taken? Did she willingly disappear? Or was there something darker at play? No body, no evidence, just a lingering mystery that grows colder with each passing Valentine's Day. The case of Eleanor Sinclair remains unsolved, a mystery wrapped in whispers, shadows, and a warning that echoes through time. Was it a tragic crime, a supernatural force, or something far beyond our understanding? This has been the Vanishing Valentine. If you love a good mystery, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because some stories are too chilling to forget.